Hello friends, welcome to Devil's World Recipes. So for the past few weeks, we've been getting snow every day. It's really cold, so we decided to make a very classic Spanish breakfast or supper. We're gonna make churros with hot chocolate. And the hot chocolate, we're gonna make it the Spanish style, which is thick. It's more like a sauce. It's delicious and it's perfect for this snow weather. I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's a very easy recipe, so let's get cooking. The ingredients we're gonna need is 1 cup of water, 5 tablespoons of sugar, 3.2 ounces of butter, 1 pinch of salt, 2 cups of flour, 2 eggs, and vegetable oil for frying, sugar and cinnamon to coat our churros. For our Spanish hot chocolate, we're going to need 6.2 ounces of chocolate, 2 cups of milk, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. To make our churros, I'm going to use a churrera. It's a tool to make churros. It's just a press. If you don't have one of these, you can find them on Amazon. They're really inexpensive. But if you don't want to spend the money, you can also use a piping bag and just use a big star tip. I'm going to be using my churrera today. To start preparing our churros, we're going to put our water in a pot at medium-low heat. And we're going to add our butter. We're going to wait until our butter melts. And once we have this, we're going to add our sugar and our pinch of salt. We're going to stir until all the sugar dissolves with the water. Once the sugar has dissolved, we're going to add all our flour at once. At this point, we turn off the heat and we're going to incorporate. We're going to get a ball of dough. It's going to feel like clay. Then I'm going to add it to my mixer. I'm going to use this mixing paddle and we're going to add our 2 eggs. You can do this in the same pot. It takes a little bit because at some point you're going to think that it's not incorporating, but keep on going. It will. We just need to keep on mixing. And then we're going to get this dough again. This is the consistency we need. Once our dough is ready, I'm going to take my churrera. I'm going to spray it inside with some vegetable oil. This is going to help for the dough not to stick on the sides. And we're going to fill it up. Make sure that you don't leave any air pockets. Once it's full, we're going to close it. And now we're ready to start making our churros. The trick here is to turn your churrera, and when you get the desired length, just twist it back a little bit and cut it with a knife. I'm putting all my churros on wax paper in a tray, but you can also dump them straight in the oil. I just like to do it this way to make sure that they're all even. We're going to heat up some vegetable oil Using a wooden spoon, if you start seeing bubbles, it means the oil is hot enough to start frying. And we're gonna start taking our churros, one or two at a time, and start frying them. We're gonna leave them in there for a minute or two, and then we're gonna turn them around. We just want them to be golden brown. After they're golden, I'm going to put them on a tray on the side to remove the excess oil. And then we're going to keep on doing this with all our churros. With the dough I made at this size, I got about 32. And now all our churros have been fried, and now we're ready to coat them. Look at this. In a plate, I'm going to put some sugar, and I'm going to take a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm going to make some cinnamon sugar. We're going to use this to coat all our churros. We're going to take one churro at a time and make sure they're fully coated in sugar and cinnamon. We're going to repeat the process with all our churros. That's it. This is beautiful. Our churros are ready. It's time to make our Spanish hot chocolate. But before we do that, it's a perfect time for you to click on subscribe to our channel. If you want to know when new videos are coming, click on the bell to get notifications. Leave us your comments and ask for any recipe that you want us to try. And don't forget, at the end of this video, give us a like. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And now, let's make our Spanish hot chocolate. Now let's prepare our Spanish hot chocolate. The first is, I'm going to use a little bit of our milk, pour it over our cornstarch, and mix it real well to make sure that we don't have any lumps. In a pot, I'm going to add the rest of my milk. We're going to turn the heat at medium-low, and we're going to add our cinnamon. We're going to start mixing until the milk is warm enough. Then we're going to add our chocolate, and we're going to start mixing until the chocolate starts dissolving. After a few minutes and all our chocolate has dissolved, we're going to add the milk with the cornstarch. And now we're going to keep on stirring until our hot chocolate starts thickening. It's going to take a few minutes and some elbow grease, but believe me, it's worth it. Now let's just pour the chocolate in a cup and we're ready to eat. Now our churros with Spanish hot chocolate are ready. Let me tell you, for this cold weather, I can't wait. Let's give it a try. This guy. And here's the way the Spanish do it. You can see how thick our chocolate is. This is beautiful. Wow. The chocolate is so tasty, and the churros are crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. It's a win-win. You really need to try this recipe, and we'll see you next time.